Wrath of the Titans. What do you think of Wrath of the Titans?
Wrath of the Titans is a visual movie. It's
a visual
about
assault, right?
It's all about seeing what kind of new creatures we have. 3D movie.
And the creatures are the design for the creatures is pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
They look. It's the design for the creatures in the first movie was awesome. But that's not the problem.
No, it's the story.
The problem is the story. The story is
So bad.
Very flimsy. They didn't even try. The problem is they didn't even try. They just kind of threw something together and put a stamp on it and put it on it feels like it was on an assembly line.
Yeah.
The movie was just kind of put together on an assembly line, packaged together, and designed to make lunch boxes with Sam Worthington's not so cool face on it.
Yeah,
I mean, I
and
like Sam
you have
Worthington.
the new
Actually, I don't really
Sam
like him.
Worthington.
It just doesn't. What's the problem with Sam Worthington?
Sam Worthington is, I don't know. He's just not very. I don't know. He's more or less like a pretty face.
Do you feel? I don't feel like Sam Worthington has. Yeah, he's a pretty face, and
He took nothing away from Avatar.
I know
He
won some kind of. He won the Australian equivalent of an Academy Award
Wow.
for a movie before he became popular, and then he came out the gate and he did Terminator, which is of course an awful movie, and then he did Avatar, and he's functional. He works in Avatar,
Yeah.
but there's not really much for him to do. I don't feel like I've ever seen him in anything that's challenged him. I feel like whoever his agent is, he should fire them. Because Man on a Ledge is a terrible
Well, you know,
movie.
it's one of those things
It's
where
terrible
how much
movie.
money are you throwing at Ray Fiennes
It's
and
true.
Liam Neeson and him for the sequel?
It's
Probably a lot more.
Yeah, they want
So
to make
sure,
that-
let's have fun again and
they
do
have to
this
justify the lunchbox.
awful thing. It's funny because they really paint Zeus and Hades and Poseidon as these gods, but when they kind of interact with these dudes in these awful looking beards, and they're like, it looks so stupid. They look so dumb in their costumes.
The illusion is kind of broken this
Yeah,
time.
you know, they had
around.
they had that
it
shimmer
looks-
and shine to them in the first one. Like, I am a god.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. They did have
And
that.
they had none of that.
I think that was the idea, is that they were sort of descending
Yes,
from
they were
godhood.
losing power.
They were losing their power. But it just doesn't... The whole thing just really feels like an excuse to rip you off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't...
Shameless sequel.
Shameless sequel. I really like the original movie. The visual effects are so cheesy in the original, but I don't care. I think it adds character. You know, that's what they were working with. The illusion was bigger, so it's like they started with this thing that was really cool, and then they remade it into something that was sort of watered down and a lot less cool. But the monsters looked awesome. But if you looked at the actual storytelling, it wasn't as well crafted, and then this is the sequel to that. So what we have here is the carbon copy of the carbon copy
It's very dumbing down.
of the adaptation. Exactly. We have water, where we once had wine, and it's a little sad
Yeah.
to see what's
Yeah.
become of the whole genre.